So wicket so far for the MCHI. Shirak picking up one, Joseph, one for him. And Pashwa picking up a wicket, and Adash. And so it's a once again option to play the reverse sweep and into that vacant area between point and extra cover. Just using the pace of the delivery, not trying to put too much power into his shot, not trying to hit it hard, just concentrating on placement and timing and using the pace of the delivery. So good cricket. Nothing much wrong with the delivery, though it went for a boundary. Once again, shape it to play it on the onside, and a dot ball.
Let me tell you, the city Colombo, I am coming here for the second time. I visited in 2010, and I have come here after 15 years. The city is so beautiful. We took a bus from the airport all the way 1 hour drive in the traffic to our hotel. The city, we didn't see any pollution, no dirt, no dust. The city is so well managed. We come from the country called India, and the city is Mumbai. We have a lot of billionaires in the city Mumbai. You must have heard Mukesh Ambani, the Birlas, the Tatas, they all are from Mumbai city. And these people, I was telling my team that the city is so beautiful and so safe. In fact, we were there at the casino till 2 p.m. in the night. And the city is so beautiful, so safe. The bowler from our team is Jasprit Bumrah, the shorter version of Jasprit Bumrah. Our mentor and coach, Mr. Shailesh Sangvi, is coming out of the stadium to take a little break.
Who is bowling?
Jasprit Bumrah, the shortest version, the bad version of Jasprit Bumrah. It's a 6. It's a 6. So I was talking about Shailesh Bhai, the city Colombo is so beautiful, so safe. They should do a lot of promotion. All the destination wedding from India should come to the city Colombo. All are the people go to Goa, people go to Thailand, people go to so many international destinations. In fact, they should come to Colombo. In fact, the time I land in Mumbai, I'll start promoting to all our members, developers. This city is beautiful.
That certainly is a huge compliment to all of us here, Sri Lankans. Yes, certainly the Colombo city and the surrounding areas, and some of the major other cities like Kandy also looks absolutely gorgeous. Well, I myself have been many times to Mumbai and many parts of the India as well, and I thoroughly enjoyed being to India as well. A lovely country, a lot of commonalities between the Indian nationals and of course the Sri Lankans, and certainly a lot of things in common, and then everybody enjoying this part of the world. So Nuan Soesa, with that shot, will get to 50. Yes, as he plays that ball on the onside, taken from the outside off stump, hammered it down towards the square leg region, picks up a boundary, and also the first Sri Lanka legend to get to 50 plus. His innings started with 6 fours and 4 sixes as well. So he certainly is making merry with the bat. This time once again playing that reverse sweep very nonchalantly, taking the ball from middle and off and playing it down towards the point region. And now checking with the dugout whether he can walk back and maybe taking a retirement. Well, he's not getting the singles. No, you got to bat throughout, it seems. So Nuanso is making his way back to the pavilion. So he has played his hand, has got 50 plus to his credit. So he retires. So lanky left arm paceman who played with distinction for Sri Lanka, who opened the bowling along with the legendary Chaminda Vas, who is also a part of this team. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Chaminda Vas who's making his way into the middle now. So two speedsters, Nuanso is being replaced by Chaminda Vas. So it's Joseph with ball in hand and taken on the full, played this down towards the mid-on region. Or is it the field between the mid-on as well as maybe he's just standing in the 30-yard circle. And Chaminda Vas facing his first delivery. Taken on the full and hammers it down over mid-wicket. So his first shot, the first delivery, has been dispatched over mid-wicket for 6 runs. Well, Chaminda was on many occasions when he played for the country, did use a long handle to good effect. Here he is now once again. Short pitch delivery on the back foot and playing it square down towards the mid-wicket region. So 2 consecutive boundaries. First one 6, the second one 4. So Joseph will be well advised to keep the ball up to this batsman. And it seems a little bit of a damage to the ball as well. The umpires calling for a new ball. Taking a good look at it. Quite happy to continue. So Joseph, once again, ball in hand. Taken on the full, plays it down towards the mid-wicket region. Good bit of fielding there. Great anticipation by the fielder there. Going to his left very quickly, picking it up on the first bounce and sending the return to the non-striker's end. Single. So another boundary between the square leg and the mid-wicket fielder. A vacant area being made well used by Jivanta Kulatunga on that occasion. The Sri Lanka total now moves to 182. Once again, way down the onside. All what the batsman has to do is get some bat on. And that's what he does, using the pace and running it down towards the square leg region. Another boundary, so that's 4. And with that, the Sri Lanka Legends has got to 190 now. 186, correction by the scorer. So 186. For the loss of 4 wickets, with the 5th batter retiring. That is Nuanso. So the final over of the Sri Lanka Legends coming up. MCHI has bowled 14 overs and have conceded 186. So it'll be Royston to bowl the last over. Yeah, he's drops his shot on the offside and was playing it towards the extra cover region. Picking up a single. 5 more deliveries left, 5 more legitimate deliveries left. Kulatunga on strike now. It's a reverse swoop to very good effect, but there's plenty of cover in the boundary line there. The ball being picked well inside the boundary line. Century return. So Kulutunga picks up 1. And the Sri Lanka total now moves to 187, 188. Taken on the full by Vas, given the treatment. The fielder not been able to cover it well. Bit of an unkind bounce just in front of the deep mid-wicket field. The ball going over the boundary line for 4 runs. Not being able to fend that ball in. So another boundary to us. He moves to 16. So the final delivery of the Sri Lanka Legends coming up. And this time Chaminda Vas takes on the full on the onside and hammers it down towards the mid-wicket region and picking up 4 runs. So brief but an effective stay by Chaminda Vas. Yes, flayed the ball to all parts of the field. And this time on the offside, driving it down towards the wide mid-off region and picking up a single. And that will be made 2. So there we see the over coming to an end. So 15 overs have been completed and the Sri Lankan Legends have completed their innings. 198 on the board, setting a target of 199 for the CREDAI MCHI team. So Captain Joseph will certainly have a chat with his batsman, no doubt. So 199 is the score that they'll be looking at to get past in 15 overs. And a quick look at the scorecard for the Sri Lanka Legends. So the 2 openers, Dan Ranatuga and Avishka Gunawardena, putting up 30 runs in even time before Ranatuga was dismissed for 17. Second to go was Avishka Gunawardena for 26. And that's when the total was on 58. Third wicket falling at 66. And that was when Sanjeeva Ranatunga fell for 15. And the fourth wicket falling at 105. That was Upul Chandana, who fell for a quick fire 32. And 5 sixes to his credit. And a single as he made 32. And then it was Nuan Soiza who retired, having scored 56 of just 18 deliveries. He retired, and which allowed Nuan Soiza to remain not out, beg your pardon, Chaminda Vas to remain not out on 22, and Jivanta Kulatunga to remain not out on 23. So 198 scored by the Sri Lanka Legends, setting a target of 199 to MCHI. Bowling for MCHI. Sampath picking up 1 for 26 in his 2 overs. Shilesh Sangvi going for 26 in his 2 overs. And Joseph picking up 1 for 30 in his 3 overs. And Chirag, perhaps the best bowler for MCHI, picking up 1 for 23 in his 2 overs. And Prashwa Sandavi going for 33 in his 2 overs. And Sandy, none for 15. Rahul going for 17, and Royston going for 12 and being wicketless as well. So 199 is a target that has been set by the Sri Lanka Legends to the MCHI. So the CREDAI MCHI convener, Mr. Sangvi, has informed there is some tokens to be given to the Sri Lanka Legends. So kindly invite the Sri Lanka Legends to assemble in front here of the pavilion for a moment before we go in for lunch. So we'll continue the match and have lunch, but we'll have these tokens be given to the Sri Lanka Legends team members. And kind request to Mr. Arjun Ranatunga to come forward with your team members. So Mr. Shanglesh Sangvi has arranged to hand over some tokens to the Sri Lanka Legends. So kindly request the Sri Lanka Legends team to come to the front of the pavilion for a moment. So CREDAI MCHI, the convener, Mr. Shailesh Sangvi, has made arrangements to hand over some tokens to the Sri Lanka Legends, led by Arjuna Ranatunga, the 1996 World Cup winning captain, and a number of Sri Lankan team representatives here as well. So Mr. Sangvi will be making the presentations. So the first will be given to Mr. Jivanta Kulatunga, representing Sri Lanka Legends. So that will be Jivanta Kulatunga. Mr. Sangvi will hand over the first token to Jivanta Kulatunga of the Sri Lanka Legends team, followed by Nuwan Soiza. So Mr. Nuwan Soiza. Mr. Upul Chandana. That was Nuwan Soiza, now it's Upul Chandana. Ravindra Pushpakumara, former Sri Lanka speedster. Sanjeev Ranatunga, a brilliant cricketer in his heydays, has 50 plus test average for Sri Lanka. Sanjeev Ranatunga. Mr. Avishka Gunawardena. Mr. Dayan Ranatunga. Chamin Dewas, Sri Lankan legendary opening bowler. And the first over. And now, Captain Cole himself, the legendary Sri Lanka captain, Mr. Arjuna Ranatunga. So Arjuna has sent a quick name to Ajit Ekanayaka. So after the legendary captain poses for a few photographs, Ajit Tekanaka will be given his token as well. So wonderful moment. Now Mr. Ajit Tekanaka. And last but not least, the Sri Lanka team manager, Mr. Venkatesh. So there we are. Big round of applause, please, to Mr. Sangavi, as well as all the Sri Lanka Legends team members, and of course the manager as well. So that's Lashain Pushpakumar taking that final token as well. And a big thank you to everyone. Second half of this friendly encounter to take place, and it's MCHI team now with the bat in hand, chasing 199 to win in 15 overs. So Adash facing Ravindra Pushpakumara. And that had been played very delicately. A sweet looking shot. The ball been turned away off his on the onside down towards the square leg region. Connected it well, timed it well, and the first boundary for MCHI. Very orthodox shot, played off his legs, more to say, as this time taken on the full and hammers it down towards the mid-off region, but can't beat the fielder there. So the MCHI captain T.G. Joseph now on strike, facing Ravindra Pushpakumara. And this time, shaping to play it on the onside, but a top edge, the ball ballooning in the air for the wicket keeper. Chamindavas to take a very comfortable catch. So MCHI loses their first wicket. The captain, Joseph, has been dismissed with the score on 5. And the 5 runs to the credit of Adash. So after the fall of the first wicket, it's Sanjay Naik who's making his way into the middle. Sanjay Naik. So the first delivery, Sanjay Naik, has been cleaned up by Pushpakumara. Shaping to play that ball on the offside, didn't connect it. Beaten all ends up. And MCHI loses their second wicket. So 2 wickets of the 5th and the 6th delivery of the first over. And MCHI set a target of 199. Have already lost their 2 wickets. Have already lost 2 wickets with the total on 5. Shalesh Sangvi. So it's Shalesh Sangvi who makes his way into the middle now. Sangvi. The convener of the MPL tournament. So it's Jeevanta Kulatunga with the ball in hand now. Bowling to Adash, who has 5 runs, and all the 5 runs scored for MCHI coming off his bat. So MCHI set a tall target of 199, have already lost 2 wickets. But all for a friendly cause, everybody enjoying it here. In the middle as well as in the ground, as we see. The next delivery taken on the full and hammered, given the treatment. And that is the first 6 of the MCHI team coming off the bat of Adash. A juicy full toss dispatched over the mid-wicket boundary for 6. Once again, a tossed-up delivery on midland leg that had been hammered, swept beautifully. Adash looking absolutely brilliant, very orthodox cricket shots. And this time on the front foot, sweeping it well over mid-wicket. So back-to-back 6s in the second over. And the score now swelling to 17 for the loss of 2 wickets. And he has been cleaned up. It's a good comeback by the bowler. Jeevanta Koladunga very intelligently bowling wicket to wicket, ball pitching on midland off. And Adash on the back foot, trying to use the pace of the delivery and run it down towards the point region. And plays it on. And he has been cleaned up. So MCHI has lost their 3rd wicket with a total on 17. So the Sri Lanka Legends showing their capabilities. Well, they did show what they can do with the bat. And now with the ball in hand, goodness me. Batsman, please. Nitin. Is it Sandy? Sandy Nitin. So after the fall of the 3rd wicket, it's Sandy Nitin who has made his way into the middle and facing the first delivery and hits it in the air. But then Ranatunga on the boundary line, not being able to get under it. The ball falling well short of him. So he opens his account. So 2 overs have been completed. 18 on the board for MCHI, chasing 199 in 15 overs. They already lost 3 wickets. Adash for 17, Joseph and Nayak for no score. And now it's Sandy Nitin who has 1 to his credit. This time a short pitch delivery on the onside, given the treatment. That delivery certainly deserved it. So Sandy Nitin using the long handle to good effect. And hammering that ball. And connecting. Very well played shot once again. So back-to-back boundaries to him. Employing the reverse sweep there. Switch it. Quickly changing his stance. And playing that ball into the vacant area between the point and the short third man fielder. So 2 boundaries to Sandy Nitin. He moves to 11. Followed by a dot delivery. This time place it on the onside. A short pitch delivery. All what he has to do is move across his stumps and play it down towards the fine leg region. Connects it well, picks up a boundary. So 3 fours in that over. And Sandy Nitin has moved to 15. The total to 32 at the end of 3 overs. So MCHI set a target of 199. Have begun their chase well, though they have lost a couple of wickets. In fact, they have lost 3 wickets. So Shailesh Shangavi opening his account with that single. And there's a loose delivery, plenty of air, and all what the batsman has to do is just use the crease and hammer it down towards the fine leg region. That's what he does. Does it well, picks up 6 runs. Ball having to be fetched from the side nets at the far end of the ground. Once again, short pitch delivery on the onside, and that too has been hammered down towards the fine leg region. So back-to-back boundaries. So Sandy Nitin, goodness me, he certainly is making maximum use of these loose deliveries. So he has got to 25. And the total to 44. Slight change in the field. A few more fielders been employed on the onside now. And this time, a loose delivery on the offside, takes a couple of steps down and hammers that ball over the mid-off fielder. 6 more to Sandy. And also with that, the 50 on the scoreboard for MCHI. The 4th over in progress. So Sandy Nitin certainly dealing in boundaries, 4s and 6s to him. This time, place it down gently. A dot ball. So legendary captain Arjun Rantoga not having a wicket keeper. He has moved the wicket keeper down towards the fine leg region. And that we see is a no ball. So umpire signals a free hit. Let it be re-bowled. And making maximum use of the free hit, and down the ball goes over square leg for 6 runs. So Sandy Nitin making maximum on that occasion. 56 on the board now. 57 now. The fourth over still in progress. After that spate of wickets which fell quickly, the first three falling for 17. Now the score has moved to 57. And once again, a no ball. That will have to be re-bowled. A free hit will come. There we go. The ball sailing over fine leg. So second free hit been dispatched over the boundary line for 6. So Sandy relishing the loose delivery that is coming his way. 63 on the board now. The fourth over has come to an end. Yes. So 64 on the board for MCHI, chasing 199 to win. Sri Lanka Legends scoring 198. With a very well compiled half century from Nuan Soiza. And Nopul Chandana making 32. Avishka Gunawardana, Sanjeev Varantunga all in making runs. So Junior Pushpakumara now with the ball in hand. So Tilina Pushpakumara. So 2 dot deliveries, both played on the offside, but can't beat the infield. So the first runs in this over, courtesy of wide, which will have to be re-bowled as well. Total to 65 now. The fifth over in progress. This time playing it square of the wicket on the offside and taking a single. Sangvi. So 2 runs to his credit. And 43 to Sandy. And there we see him flaying that ball over the extra cover field for a wonderful looking shot. Excellent shot. Short pitch delivery outside the off stump. But they have to be put away. You have to get back to ball. And that's what he did. Can be a loose delivery. But still, you got to hit them. And he picks up a 6. So he moves to 49. So Sandy has got to 55 now. So brilliant innings by him so far, holding the MCHI innings together. Came in at the fall of the third wicket when the score was 17. And now the score at the end of 5 overs have gone to 79 for the loss of 3 wickets. So Sandy Nitin has moved to 55. So Shailesh Sangvi keeping good company and making sure he gives a strike to Sandy Nitin, who certainly has been flaying the ball to all parts of the field, both on the on and the off side and down the ground as well. So now Sri Lanka's legendary captain Arjun Ranattunga making a few changes. The sixth over will be bowled by Ekanayaka from the Reed Avenue end. Couple of good deliveries. Once again, the batsman rotating strike. And Sangvi very intelligently giving the strike back to Sandy. Total now 80. And there he is on his knees there and sweeping beautifully and brilliantly over the mid-wicket fielder. And the ball clearing the ground more or less goes over the adjacent road, and the ball will have to be fetched. If otherwise, here it comes now. So that's a good looking shot, a brilliant six. So he moves to 67. Once again, giving the treatment. And this time hitting the ball down the ground. Pitched up delivery, just getting his left foot out of the way. And a huge swing of the bat. And balls sailing over the long off boundary. So 2 back-to-back sixes. And a single. As over comes to an end. 94 on the board. So MCHI, a valiant chase by them, spearheaded by this fantastic innings by Sandy Nitin. So 6 overs have been completed. Sri Lanka Legend bowlers been taken apart here. 94 runs on the board already. The first 3 wickets falling at 17. And since then, it has been all power hitting by Sandy. And now it's Nuwan Soisa with the ball in hand. It's a wide, that'll have to be re-bowled. So Sandy on that occasion not been able to get under that ball. He wanted to heave it into the offside, but perhaps the ball a little bit more closer to him, only managing to play it down towards the mid-off region and picking up a single. 96 on the board. Single on this occasion to Sangwe. He picks up a single, so he moves to 4. Once again, Sandy Nitin trying to play a big shot there. Not connecting it well, and ball running down towards the point region. And picking up, just batsman walking across for a single, rotating strike. That's wide, so 99 on the board now, courtesy that wide. 7th over in progress. 199 to win. So they have plenty of overs as the 100 comes up now. So MCHI posting their 100 in the 7th over. So there has been a good chase. Beautifully carved out by Sandy. He certainly is playing a gem of innings here. And he certainly will be required to keep going if the MCHI is to get closer, if not go past this total set by the Sri Lanka Legends. So 7 overs have been completed, 100 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. So 101 on the board. So Sangvi doing the correct thing, looking for that single to give the strike back again to Sandy. Sri Lanka Legends tightening things up here in this over. So there he is caught behind. One thought that he beat him on that occasion, but it seems took the outside edge. So Sangvi departs, but having done yeoman service there, keeping company with Sandy Nitin, making sure the MCHI has a good partnership and making sure he rotates a strike, and he gave the strike on more than one occasion to Sandy Nitin, who certainly did well and helped enabling the MCHI to go past 100. And this is the 8th over in progress now. New batsman, please. So it's Chirag who has gone in at the fall of the 4th wicket. There he is, the first delivery. Hammers it down towards the long off region. Picked up the first Sri Lankan Legends wicket when he had the ball in his hand. And now Sandy has it's that ball down the ground. There's a fielder coming under it and holds on to a good catch there. So Sandy Nitin departs after a brilliant hand. So Jiva Takulthung holding on to a good catch, running about 10-15 yards to his front and ensuring that he held his balance as he held on to the ball. Good catch. And Sandy Nitin, who played a fantastic hand, has been dismissed for 71. A brilliant innings. And it's Sachin who walks into the middle now. So big round of applause from the pavilion to Sandy. A fantastic innings by him. 71 runs, spiced with 6 sixers, 7 sixers, and 3 fours. So we see the Sri Lanka legendary captain walking to the shades of the pavilion with his grandson, taking a well-earned rest. So perhaps another future cricketer in the making, the little one. So 104 now on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. And This ball taken on the full, plays it down towards the long off region. Bit of hesitation. Safely regains his crease. So MCHI chasing 199. Has now got to 106 for the loss of 4 wickets. Chirag on 3 and Sachin on 2. So Chirag this time trying to play it on the offside, gets outside edge. Well held by the wicketkeeper behind. So MCHI loses their 5th wicket. So the 9th over in progress. So Chirag trying to play that big shot on the offside. Only managing to edge that ball to the wicketkeeper. So it's Pashwa Sangvi who makes his way into the middle now. So 106 on the board. 199 required. Make it 92 now. 9th over in progress. So 9th over comes to an end. And MCHI chasing 199 to win. 107 for the loss of 6 wickets. So the final delivery of the 10th over have been hammered down towards the square leg region for a 6. So 116 on the board at the end of 10 overs. $199 is the target. And another 30 legitimate deliveries left. 5 overs. So MCHI now must be doing their calculations as to how they can get past this total set by the Sri Lanka Legends. So Supul Chandra now with the ball in hand. So 3 singles. Keeping the scoreboard quiet. And this time the ball being played down towards the long off region. Dan Ranatunga. picks it up inside the boundary line and century turn. So Chandra keeping things quiet. And this time the ball has been hit in the air and it has cleared the long on fielder. Dan Ranathan couldn't get back enough. Pedal back, but couldn't get under it. One bounce over the long on boundary for 4. As we see the 11th over coming to an end. So 125 on the board. So Nuan Soisa cleans up Pashwa Sangvi. And that was a fuller delivery. Yorked him as he tried to play that ball on the offside. And he has been castled. So 7th wicket falls now. 125 on the board. 12th over in progress. So it's anybody's game now. Sri Lanka Legends will try to pick up the final 2 wickets. On the other hand, the MCHI will try to swing at everything possible to see if they have an opportunity to get past this target of 198. They need to make 199 to win this match. $126 now. So Royston is a new man who has walked into the middle. And there's an appeal for a stump. The bails have been taken off by the wicketkeeper. The batsman shaping to play a big shot there, misses it. Well, the wicketkeeper has referred it to the third umpire. And this time, similar delivery, similar shot. Royston misses it, and Chaminda Vas takes the bails off from behind the wickets. Smart bit of wicket keeping. So 126 on the board. 8 wickets have fallen on MCHI. They're falling short now. They need to get to 199 if they're to win this match now. They're into the final 3 overs of their innings. And 8 wickets have fallen in the process as well. Praveen. So new batsman Praveen. Oh. So Sanjeev Ranatunga with the ball in hand picks up a wicket in the first delivery. The batsman not being able to get the ball over the tall figure of Nuan Soisa, just reaches up, casually takes that ball, and takes a good catch. So MCHI has lost their 9th wicket. 128 on the board. 13th over in progress. So Sachin is the last man out. So Nayan Kotarek has gone into the middle. The last man in for MCHI. He joins Praveen. As the over comes to an end. And 128. Was it a catch? Yes, umpire has given it out. Little bit of confusion. One thought that ball hit the ground before it went into the mid-off fielder. Yes, so MCHI has been bowled out in the 13th over, chasing 199. The target been set by the Sri Lanka Legends. They've been bowled out for 128. This has been a great match between these two teams. A wonderful friendly encounter with the CREDAI MCHI playing them with the Sri Lanka Legends here at the Bloomfield grounds. And the Sri Lanka Legends walking away as the winners. So Sri Lanka Legends winning by 70 runs. So the two teams in the middle now as they congratulate each other. A good game of cricket. Wonderful sportsmanship displayed by both sets of players. Sri Lanka Legends led by the legendary Sri Lanka captain, former Sri Lanka captain Arjuna Ranatunga. And the MCHI team led by T.G. Joseph. Good effort by them. Trying to get to 199. And falling short though. Being bowled out for 128. There was a fabulous innings by Sandy Nitin, who made 71. A brilliant innings by him. And there was plenty of hope for the MCHI team while he was out there in the middle. But after he was dismissed, well, they've been bowled out for 128. A quick look at the scorecard. 17 for Adash. 71 for Sandy Nitin. 15 for Sachin. And all the other batsmen not being able to get to double scores. Bowling for the Sri Lanka Legends. Pushupara, well, 2 wickets for him for 5 runs. Jivanta Kulunga picking up 1 for 13. And Ajit Tekanayaka picking up 2 for 31. And 3 for 13 for Nuwan Soiza. And Sanjeev Ranatunga picking up 2 wickets in 2 deliveries. Well, gentlemen, everybody has enjoyed a wonderful days of cricket here. The friendly encounter between CREDAI MCHI and the Sri Lanka Legends. Sri Lanka Legends led by Captain Arjuna Ranatunga. And then also the MCHI team led by T.D. Joseph. And welcome to the post-match presentation. The two teams are out here. Plenty of trophies, medals, all glittery stuff to be given away. The winner's trophy, the runners-up, and of course, medals for each of the team members. And then also there will be a special award for the man of the match as well. So we'll begin with the runner-up. As we all know, who won this friendly encounter? The Sri Lanka Legends. So CREDAI MCHI teams, I invite the members to walk up to the podium and collect their medals, the runner-up team, the MCHI. The captain will come last. T.D. Joseph will be last. So the MCHI team, valiant chase by them. 199 was the target, but they fell short by 70 runs. They got to 128. So here we see the runners up picking up their medals from the legendary captain himself, the 1996 World Cup winning captain for Sri Lanka, Arjuna Ranatunga. So wonderful location for all these players to pose with Arjuna Ranatunga as they receive their medals of participation in this friendly encounter. So MCHI team members picking up their medals. So the runners are picking up their medals. The captain will be T.D. Joseph. You had to wait to collect your trophy as well. So there we are, the MCHI team captain, T.D. Joseph, as well as all the team members will pose for this photograph as the runner-up trophy will be handed over to them by the legendary Arjuna Ranatunga to the MCHI team. The runners-up in this friendly encounter. So there we are. Big round of applause to the runner-up. So we have a special trophy as well, an award for the man of the match of this friendly encounter. So plenty of souvenirs being given out. So man of the match is Nuwan Soiza from the Sri Lanka Legends. A brilliant hand by him, 56 he made with the bat, and bowling 3 overs with the ball in hand, 3 overs, 13 runs, and picking up 3 wickets in the process. So the man of the match award goes to Mr. Nuwan Soiza. So picking up the trophy from Mr. Shailesh Sangvi, the convener of the MPL tournament, and then also the legendary captain of Sri Lanka, Arjuna Ranatunga. And now it's time for the winning team, the champions of this friendly encounter, the Sri Lanka Legends. Captain is already in the podium, so he'll have to take his medal last. So can the team members make your way here? Sri Lanka Legends, please collect your medals. So we have Jivanta Kulatunga, Ravindra Pushpa Kumara, Dayan Ranatunga, Avishka Gunawardana, Sanjeeva Ranatunga, Upul Chandana, Nuwan Soiza, Chamin Dewas, and of course the captain will collect his medal as well. So the legends collecting their medals as well. watched brilliant days of cricket with the ball, bat, and of course in the field as well. So everybody has thoroughly enjoyed. The Legends, of course, playing some fantastic cricket here. And of course, the man of the match is Nuan Soesa today, scoring 56, a half century, and then also picking up 3 wickets as he took the ball in his hand and in just giving away 13 runs, picking up 3 wickets. And now it's time for the trophy to be given to the champion team. So Sri Lanka Legends, can you please come to the front here? And of course, the champions trophy will be handed over to the captain, Arjuna Rantunga, by Shailesh Sangvi. So there we are, round of applause to the champions, the Glory Boys, the Sri Lanka Legends, led by Evergreen Arjuna Ranatunga. 4 1996 World Cup winning members in this team as well. Chami Davas, Pul Chandana, Ranatunga himself, and of course Pushpa Kumar. And now it's time to pose for a photograph as well. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, the post-match presentation coming to an end. It's goodbye from me, and I'm sure everybody enjoyed here. Wonderful cricket. Sri Lanka Legends, of course, taking that huge trophy back home, and MCHI certainly playing their worth and having a wonderful game, and everybody having a great day of cricket here as well. So, Mr. Chamindawaz, you have been called up back to the ground. Again, he's here. Chamindawaz is here. Mr. Sangvi wants Chamindawaz to speak a few words. So, Legend is generally a bit of a backward guy. He doesn't want to talk much. He did show everything with the ball. And now we have the captain of the MCHI, Mr. T.D. Joseph, for the vote of thanks.
Thank you so much, the Sri Lankan cricket team, for playing with us and eventually winning the game. I was talking to a lot of Sri Lankan players that my entire team has visited Colombo for the first time, Sri Lanka. I have visited second time after 15 years. And I was telling everyone we were discussing, this Sri Lanka is so beautiful. The city is so beautiful. I was telling you also. You know, the food is good. And the best part is, people said that it may be not safe, but I'm telling you, we were there at the casino last night, entire night, and I've seen the safest place. The police was there. The rickshaw auto guys were good. I'll go back to Mumbai city and I'll tell people, don't go to other international destination. Please come to Colombo. It's a beautiful city and safe city. Thank you.
and football. Come a dance in a my name we call. Champion, champion, every trainee and every yard man. Champion, champion, every Vinci and every Bajan.
Well, yes, we are ready for the second match for the day between Ajmara Tigers and MICL, and under the auspices of Arjun Ranatunga. Now the toss will happen with the two captains. They will toss and decide who will bat first, or otherwise who will bowl first. The two umpires present as well. The coin has been given. So Mr. Shailesh Sangvi is also present as the toss is made, and the call has been made for heads. But the two captains have decided. So MIC has decided to bat first. So you won the toss. You're taking a look at the conditions here, and what's your decision?
We like to bat first and put some score on the board and try and put the opponent under pressure.
And look at your side. How is your side composed of the batters and the bowlers and the all-rounders? You have a good side in place, I'm sure.
Yeah, the side is good, and we'll play with the same team that we played in the league stages. So I think we're all confident, and let's see, we'll give our best.
Best of luck and all the best to you and to your team as well. And now to the captain of the Ajmera Tigers. Well, you lost the toss. Happy with that you lost the toss and you're okay to field?
Yeah, I mean, that's just an outcome of a toss. I would put it like that. We are prepared for anything. We'll be playing the same team that we had. Just one change. And yeah, we're just excited for a lovely game of cricket.
Well, all the best to you and best of luck to your team as well. So that's it. The toss has been made. The two captains have made their decision, and now the two captains will pose for a photograph before play begins. So welcome back. We are just about to start the second match today. This MPL tournament being conducted by the CREDAI MCHI for the 11th consecutive year. And the finals happening here in Colombo. And the two teams who have qualified for the finals is MICL, Noah and Ajmara Tigers. Well, the toss was won by MICL and elected to bat first. And this finals, which was conducted last year in Dubai, now sees these two teams locking horns here in Colombo. And certainly it's going to be rollicking finals here, featuring Ajmara Tigers and the MICL Noah two teams. It's a 15-over affair. There'll be 3 overs, which is the first power play, and 4 bowlers can be used, a maximum of 3 overs per each bowler. And both teams have decided there will be no LBWs that will be given out. So there won't be any LBW decisions which will be given out by the umpires. So the last year final happened in Dubai, and CREDAI MCHI, under the auspices of Mr. Shailesh Sanghavi, he's a convener of the MPL tournaments, responsible to bring these finals here to Colombo, happening here at the Bloomfield Athletic and Cricket Grounds here in Colombo. So it's going to be a wonderful final. The two teams, Ajmara Tigers already out there in the middle. They'll be with the ball in hand. And we did question the captain earlier. He said, well, I have no problem. I'm ready whether it was bat or ball. And having lost the toss, I have no problem in taking the ball first and then having a go at the MICL batter. So MICL, well, they thought otherwise. They won the toss and elected to bat first. And their plan being to put up a decent score and throw it to the Ajmara Tigers to chase it down. So here we are ready. The two umpires in the middle and the Ajmara Tigers out there in the middle as well, waiting for the MICL 2 batters to come to the middle. The finals of this MPL tournament conducted by CREDAI MCHI. So the finals of this MPL happening here in Colombo, the 11th edition, about to start now. And the MICL Noah 2 batsmen have walked into the middle. Jignesh and Nitesh, Nilesh. So Jignesh Makwana and Nilesh Kaple, the two batsmen out in the middle for MICL Nova. So it's Vikram. The very first delivery is a loud appeal from behind the stumps as well as the bowler. But the umpire turns it down. Perhaps the noise they heard was the bat hitting the ground. Adarsh Ajmara. Here we see a full toss. This time the batsman missing out. The eyes lighting up, perhaps trying to hit it down the ground. Maybe trying to hit a little bit too hard, didn't connect it. No addition to the score. 2 deliveries, 2 dot balls. First over in progress. So this time Jignesh taking the ball on full and opening his account as well. Place it into the gap between the mid-wicket, the short mid-wicket and the mid-wicket fielder on the boundary line. Playing it square on the side. So MICL opens the account. So both batsmen opening the accounts with a single each. First over in progress. It's a close call. The ball being played down to the point fielder and taking off immediately. Good throw. The wicketkeeper not being able to take it cleanly and take the bails off. Otherwise, certainly the Lanka umpire would have come into play there. If it was a direct hit, that too could have been a very close chance there. So Vikram bowling a tidy length in this first over, keeping it tight. Plays and misses it. No addition to the score. First over completed. And MICL win the toss. 3 runs on the board without loss. So the second over to be bowled by Sampath Dangle from the Maitland Crescent end. Strong offside field. Slip, a point. And a silly mid-off. Short extra cover, mid-off. Long on the boundary line. Deep mid wicket. Short square leg and a short fine leg. This time taken on the full and hammered it down towards the mid-wicket region. Good bit of fielding here. Well, a sprawling effort by the fielder there. Diving to his right and pulling the ball in. So that was Samat who did the fielding there. This time once again taken on the full, hammered it down towards the mid-on region. And a good pick up and throw at the non-striker's end. A direct hit. We certainly would have seen the back of that batsman there. Jignesh, the two batsmen. Good calling and running between the wickets. A tight single there. The ball hit hard, straight to the mid-off fielder and taking off immediately. So good contest. Now once again taken on the full and hammers it down towards the mid-wicket region. And his Samat once again comes round about 10 yards. Picks it up inside the boundary line, sends a return. A single. So one more to Jignesh. Second over in progress now. And the total has now moved to 8. So the Ajmara bowlers bowling to good tidy length here. Once again taken on the full, a little bit of a fumble by the mid-off fielder. Thought of going in for the catch, but it fell well in front of him. And did well to adjust himself to make sure the ball didn't go past him. It's a tough call sometimes when you're in the field, when the ball is hit in the air towards you. And either you go for the call of going for the catch or to make sure that you cover the line of the delivery and make sure you field it well so the ball doesn't go past you. So another single. Takes the toe to double figures. So 2 overs have been completed of the MICL innings and they have got to 10 runs without loss. The third over. Same. So Vikram to continue the attack from the Maitland Crescent end. Bowled his first over, giving away only 3 runs. Very tight over. So Nilesh and Jignesh perhaps will have plans now. They've got a measure of the wicket, how the ball is coming off the wicket as well. So they'll be now assessing their chances to rotate strike to keep the scoreboard moving as well. Once again playing it straight to the point fielder, taking off with the shot. It's a good single, good running between the wickets, positive calling. It's a good comeback by the bowler, Vikram, keeping the ball up to the batsman. Though slightly way outside the off stump, a fuller length, the batsman not being able to connect it, virtually yorking himself. No addition to the score. This time the length was good. All he had to do was get bat. Getting his front foot out of the way, has a good swing at it. And that's a good boundary. So Nilesh scores his first 4. That ball was certainly there to be hit on the up and making sure that he can free his arms and going through the shot there, connected it well over the mid-off fielder to the boundary. The safest place on the field to hit is down the ground. So Nilesh setting himself up now. This time shot of length and trying to pull it down towards the onside. Doesn't connect it. Leg up, leg by, declared by the umpire. So MICL wouldn't mind how it comes as long as runs come towards them. They got 15 on the board now. Second over in progress. Third over in progress. So slight change to the field. Vikram now bringing a short extra cover fielder. 16. This time played is uppishly, but the point fielder perhaps a yard or two behind, not being able to take it. Takes it in the first bounce. A single to Jignesh. And the total moves to 17 now. Third over in progress. This time a full toss. Try to heave it away on the offside, getting a thick outside edge. Ball running towards the short third man region. One more to the score. As the third over comes to an end. 18 on the board. MICL winning the toss in this all-important final. And without losing a wicket. So first bowling change for the Ajmara Tigers. It's Sandeep Shinde who will be coming to bowl the fourth over from the Maitland Crescent end. And will be bowling to Jignesh. Nilesh Kaple. So Nilesh Kaple on strike. So the first two deliveries have been played down gently. And Nilesh picking up a single in the process as well. So one more to the total, a wide, straying in line. Trying to heave that on the offside. The ball just gently bouncing over his back there. And this time taken on the full, hammers it down towards the long on region. And though it was a good shot, the long on fielder doing the cleaning up well, sending the return quickly. Batsman thought of the second. Certainly it was not on. Playing across on this occasion. The ball being given plenty of air. And cutting the pace down. And making the batsman to take the chances here. Once again, similar line, similar length. This time hammers it down towards the extra cover region. And the batsman running for the second. So good running between the wickets. Good call as well. So two fielders converging on it, but couldn't prevent the second being taken. We see the over coming to an end. 24 on the board. MICL winning the toss. Elected to bat first. So the MPL tournament finals on the last occasion happening in Dubai, and this time switched to Columbo. Mr. Shailesh Sangvi, the convener of the MPL tournament, doing a grand job here to promote the game. These two young sides locking horns now, Ajmara Tigers and MICL Noah. And it's Vikram back again. So chance in the arm of the point fielder. A lot of pressure on the fielder that time. Couldn't collect it well. And picking up a single as well. So both Jignesh and Nilesh now showing their intentions. They need to keep the scoreboard ticking, pick runs at will, and make sure they rotate the strike as well. There we are. And this time into the gap. And certainly the call will be for two. Yes, they make it very comfortably. Now this is good cricket all around. That was a good delivery. And playing the ball on its merits. And more concentrating in hitting the gap there and picking up the 2 runs. This time down the ground. 2 is a call again as a turn. That was a pitched up delivery. Given the treatment there, but along the ground. And the long on and the long off fielder. Quickly converging on the ball and making sure that it didn't go past them. Nevertheless, 2 runs. Total to 29. And this time hit in the air. That had been well caught. Yes. That was a well pitched up delivery. The batsman perhaps couldn't get under it enough. And maybe not getting his timing right as well. In the air, it was for a long time for the long off fielder to take a well-judged catch. And there we see MICL losing their first wicket. So Ajmara Tigers have picked up their first wicket with the score on 29 and over 5. in progress. So the man out, Jignesh, of the bowling of Vikram for 16. Faced 15 deliveries. Good hand by him. And certainly would have wanted to continue, but it was not to be. Catch. So Villa's down at the long off boundary, taking a well-judged catch. So new batsman out. In the middle now is Akash. So after the fall of the first wicket at 29, Akash Shah has made his way into the middle, sporting number 17 on his jersey. As he settles over the bat, takes a good look. There he is off the mark in the very first delivery itself, taken on the full, drives it past the short extra cover fielder. So 30 on the board now. This time taken on there, once again hitting the air, and it has been caught by the deep extra cover fielder. Very, very gleefully accepted. The ball was hit uppishly, maybe perhaps the toe end of the bat. And the fielder, extra cover fielder, taking a very comfortable catch. So there we see both openers have now been sent back to the pavilion. Jignesh and Nilesh. Jignesh the first to go for 15, 16. And now Nilesh been dismissed for 11. Trying to clear the infield and maybe go over the boundary line. Caught by the deep extra cover fielder. So MICL Noah. 30 on the board. 2 wickets down. 5th over in progress. So Madhuka Patil is a new man. As he takes his guard, takes a good look at the field. So 5 men on the off, 4 on the on, as he settles over the bat. This time once again a tossed up delivery. And all what the batsman can do is play down towards extra cover region. As he opens a count, Patil. 31 on the board now, with a loss of 2 wickets. So the MCHI CREDAI, the final happening here, the 11th edition between Ajmara and MICL. MICL winning the toss, electing to bat. Have progressed to 32 for the loss of 2 wickets. And that was a quick delivery. Almost yorked the batsman, but it was way outside the off stump. The wicketkeeper also not been able to cover it well. 2 byes, I'm sure. If there is no bat, let's see what the umpire signals. Yeah, it's off the bat. So 2 runs to the batsman there, Patel. So score moves to 33 now. This time there's a loud appeal. The wicketkeeper and the bowler appealing for a caught behind, but the umpire turns it down. So no damage done. A dot ball. 34 for the loss of 2 wickets. This time a run-out opportunity. Patel playing the ball straight to the short extra cover field. The thought of a run. There was Akash. And the fielder there doing the cleaning up and having a shy at the non-strikers end. And the batsman picking up a single in the process of that off throw. And this time it's Patel who turns it off his legs down towards the mid-wicket region. So good cricket played all around. As you see the 5th over coming to an end. 37 for the loss of 2 wickets, MICL. So the 2 batsmen out. Jignesh for 16. Nilesh for 11. Both the openers have been sent back to the pavilion. So is Moses Bandela now. The score is 37. So there we are, the dreaded finger goes up. The wicket keeper moving to his right and taking a good catch. Ball way outside the off stump. The batsman trying to play it on the offside, getting an outside edge and well held by the wicket keeper. So there we see MICL losing their 3rd wicket. So the man out is Akash Shah. And Raj will be the new batsman who will be going into the middle now. Raj Bhave. So a lot of responsibility on these 2 batters now. MICL, well, they lost 3 wickets now. And 37 is what the score. And they certainly will be wanting to have more runs under their belt. Because there's good conditions out here in Colombo and at this Bloomfield Athletic Cricket Grounds. Dry outfield. And the ball just coming onto the bat as well. The wicket well laid out, well rolled. And the batsman will do well to pick and choose the deliveries that they want to dispatch. And there's many opportunity with the loose deliveries. Either it's short or full, or sometimes it's full tosses as well, which comes their way. All what they have to do is bid their time, be patient, and pick up the runs. Who's bowling now? Moses. So Moses Bandela with the ball in hand now. Bowling his 2nd over. Gave away 2 runs in the first over that he bowled. So there we see the 40th run being scored So 40 on the board for MICL now for the loss of 3 wickets. So Madhuka Patil and Raj Bava out in the middle. A lot of responsibility on their shoulders now to take the team to a respectable score, which they can defend as well. Their bowlers will be able to defend as well. 40 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. This time short of length and cramp in the batsman, but on the back foot there. And pushing it towards the short mid-wicket region and taking off immediately for a single. So good running between the wickets. That was a very good delivery as well from Moses. Cramped up the batsman and didn't allow him to free his arms. So keeping things very tight here. Ajmara, fielders, bowlers, well led by the captain as well. Seven overs have been completed. 42 on the board for MICL. Winning the toss, electing to bat first. 3 wickets down. Jignesh and Nilesh open the batting. They put on 29 for the first wicket. Jignesh was the first man to go for 16. Nilesh out second for 11. And then we had also Akash Shah been dismissed for 7. Second wicket falling at 30, third at 39. So Adil Ambedkar now with the ball in hand. Making a few changes to the field. The deep extra cover field being made a little bit more straight. And the third man being made a little round as well. Captain making some changes as well. This time a full toss way down the leg side, declared wide. There's a long off, a deep extra cover, short extra cover. Short third man on the offside, and on the onside there's a short fine leg, deep square leg, deep mid wicket and a long on. So 5-4 field. So Adil will do well to see the placement of the fielders and bowl according to his feel. This time once again a fuller delivery, hammered down the ground, down towards the long on region, but straight to the fielder. One more to the score. This time short of length and shape into cutting, and that's what he does. Cuts it well. Beyond the reach of the point fielder. Down to the boundary it goes for 4 runs. It was a good shot. A delightful shot, so to say. Just getting his left foot out of the way, right foot across. Change of his body weight, head very still as the bat came down and connected well. Timed it well. So this time, very defensively played. The bowler fails on the follow through. The batsman thought of a run. And good call by the striker, sending the non-striker back in time. So with that single, the 50 has been scored of the MICL innings. So 50 on the board now for the loss of 3 wickets. So 8 overs completed. 51 on the board for MICL for the loss of 3 wickets. So it's Shandip Shinde who's back into the attack, bowling his second over. His first over gave away only 6 runs. Back into the second spell from the Reed Avenue end. That had been hammered down the ground. That's a good looking shot. That was a brilliant shot indeed. So Madhu Kapatil that time, lovely anticipation and freeing his arms there. Fuller delivery, just getting his front foot out of the way so that he can have a free swing of the bat and connected it well over the long on field for a brilliant 6. So now the two batsmen realizing they need to push the score along. So this is good cricket. Following up that huge 6 with a single. So the intent is very clear. The Ajmara players very much in the game. They want to keep it as tight as possible. And there we see a reverse sweep and the batsman picking up a single. Nicely worked on the onside. And 2 easy runs. So now the tempo has increased. The MICL now pushing the scoreboard along. They're picking and looking for runs all the time now. So that was good comeback by the bowler. Yorker and delivery. Place it down defensively. End of the over. A dot to end the over. So 61 on the board. For the loss of 3 wickets. So 61 on the board after 9 overs. MICL now trying to push the score along. So missed chance on that occasion by the point fielder. A short pitch delivery hit in there very uppishly. The point fielder perhaps was far too eager to take that catch. And hard hands knocking the ball over and not being able to take the catch. Big heave on this occasion, but straight to the long on fielder. 1 more to the score. 63 on the board now for the loss of 3 wickets. Tenth over in progress. A switch hit, not coming through. The batsman quickly changing his position, but not being able to get bat onto ball. Now a few adjustments. The point fielder being put back on the boundary line, just about 10 yards from the line. This time a fuller delivery hit in there. Is he clearing the infield? Oh, there's a fielder coming under it. He has dropped it. Set himself up beautifully. Right under the ball there. So the Ajmara wilting under pressure here, the fielders. 2 chances have been dropped. 2 quite relatively easy chances. The last one on the boundary line in the deep extra cover region. The fielder did everything right. Kept his eyes on the ball, got under it, but spilled it as well. It was knocked off his hands. So unfortunate for the bowler as we see the over coming to an end. So 64 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. .64 for the loss of 3 wickets. So Moses with the ball in hand once again. Gave 11 runs in his first over. 5 runs in the first over. Good delivery, loud appeal from behind as well as from the bowler. The umpire on mood. 65 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. MICL winning the toss in this MPL finals played here in Columbo, the 11th edition. Too short given the treatment, but straight to the short square leg fielder. The batsman will ruin the fact that he couldn't clear the infield that was there to be hit. It was way down the track. Though he moved across the stumps there, couldn't get enough bat. Maybe he was a little late on the shot. Ball hitting the splice and going straight to the short square leg fielder. Adil, who holds a good catch. And MICL loses their 4th wicket, and Ketan is the new batter in. Man dismissed. For 19 runs. Good hand by him. 18 delivery. The middle now, replacing Madhuka Patil, perhaps 2 brothers. Seems to be a rejuvenated bowler, bowling at a good, fair pace and keeping the ball up to the batsman as well. Eleventh over in progress. So that single brings the 68. So 11 overs have been completed. 68 on the board for. He has picked up 2 wickets so far, giving away 9 runs. So the 12th over just about to begin. 11 overs have been completed. 68 on the board. Pulling his final over, ne? 2 over 16. So 2 over 16 runs for him so far. Drops his shot and given the treatment. A short pitch delivery, and Suraj Bawa on that occasion. His eyes lit up when that ball was pitched short. All he did was go across his stumps, using the depth of the crease there and having a good swing at it. Connected it well. 74 on the board now. This time plays it down towards the point region. Thinks of a second, but the fielder coming in quickly sends a return. 75 on